We're here.
Yes, we
And
are.
I know it's crooked. Look, I got to get this going. I have a reading scheduled. I have a client. Mr. Lightwork has a client.
You got moves to make.
But what is happening? I already did a reading that kind of covered the the energy for the Cancer full moon, but something's happening. Something's going on right now.
Let's find out.
Okay, so hi, welcome to Ascent. It's Fire Grace the Gifted.
And Mr. Lightwork,
And we're
welcome.
here with a twin flame ascension reading. I've actually already blessed and shuffled because we can't. But
Enough time for this.
I can split. Hold on.
Oh, so swift.
Okay. Okay, guys. I'm even feeling this is so weird. I feel like I'm supposed to go here first. Okay. What's up, Divine Masculine? Like, do
I'm
you know
feeling
what's going
butterflies
on?
on my
You got
stomach right now.
Mr. Lightwork has butterflies, people. Okay, guys, what's happening? I'm kind of scared because what if it's like anticlimactic? You know what I mean?
I don't feel
All right.
I don't know what it is because
Oh, you know what?
I don't know what it
Let's
is.
do this anyways. Because that'll give us the spread. That'll give us the why, but maybe we can get the, like, what? Right before this will be that. Okay. All right, DM. What's going on?
Dun, 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 dun.
I've been thinking. What have you been thinking about, Mr. Lightwork? The Three of Wands. He's on the top of the mountain. He's looking down. He's just.
What have I been thinking about?
Yeah, like divine masculine wise, not too specific, just kind of feeling general DM, collective vibrations. What you been feeling?
Optimistic future possibilities.
Wow, this is positive long-term plans. This is be optimistic about your future. Okay, so, this, you know why I asked Mr. Lightwork? Because he is a divine masculine in union working in his purpose.
Hello.
So to ask him what he's feeling and to see this is big. This is amazing. Do we have a new member, babe? What is that? Oh, no, it's a donation. Oh, whoever that was, I can't see it, but thank
Terry.
you. Thank you, Terry. Oh, I think Terry is a new member, I think. I remember that name. All right, so divine masculine, thinking positive and making plans.
Making plans, which is rare for divine masculines.
Okay. This is what's coming next, but what's the final step before they make this move, choice, decision, whatever? What do we need to understand? Five of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Pentacles is fears about self-employment. Interesting, but I'm not afraid of that anymore. That rings a bell. This is fears about always being behind the divine feminine. Okay, again, rings a bell. Not accurate, realizing that's not true. Wow. Okay, Five of Pentacles is fear of the unknown, but more so thinking that the same cycle is going to come back around. I don't feel that way anymore. I realize that things are just too different. So what is this? This is Eight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. I'm getting to my work and I'm doing it fast. I'm getting it done quickly. I'm on top of things. What do you see?
On top of things resonates with you said Three of Wands, where they're on the perch overlooking the earth, and I said overlooking what could be space for positive future outcomes and possibilities. So I'm thinking that perspective shift, that's really what is driving this whole motion, this whole crazy energy that's being felt right now.
You guys, what sign is your divine masculine? If you're able to chat, what sign is your divine masculine? I need to know this for later for some reason. So I guess when I go back and look at the chat, I need to know this for later. I don't even think I'm going to address it now. So, okay. All right. So the divine masculine is making plans. And the last step is, I think, not realizing. I think they've already realized that there's no reason to be afraid anymore. It's realizing that their plans have to change now that they're not afraid. Okay. This entire reading is going to depend on this. I hate to say this because I know sometimes divine feminines can get frustrated because it's like, I know that I'm watching a reading and that I, of course, want the reading to be all about the divine masculine, sure. But I don't want my life to be all about, why does it always have to be about them and their growth and their this and their that? And it's like, not everyone feels that way. And not everyone feels it in like a negative. It's just kind of sometimes like, I think like a little feeling.
Mm-hmm.
But I hate to say this, but it does. This entire reading, this entire shift, this entire move depends on this person. So we got to go here. We got to know what they're going to do next before we understand anything else.
That Three of Wands explains my butterfly feeling of possible future outcomes.
Yeah, why?
Because the possibilities are endless with this new perspective, without understanding of who we are, knowing that our fears were false evidence appearing real.
Wow.
And now that those blockages and hindrances are removed, who we are, who we've always imagined ourselves to be, the length of which our wingspan goes and travels, and the amount of just force and outright magnetism for life and just everything all together. Now we're having a chance to be in a position to figure out where we want to place ourselves and what we're gonna do when we get to be treading and representing for who we have always been.
Oh my gosh. Frick. Really?
Really.
Sorry, you guys. Listen.
You like it. I love it.
I know that sometimes it can be frustrating, like when you watch a reading with both of us or even just with me, and then I like think about Mr. Lightwork, and I know it's like, oh my gosh, Grace, but what about me? But it's like, can I have a chance to be happy that I, as a twin flame, whom I'm also in the same position as you, it's like I'm in the sunken place watching myself do this reading right now. Imagine it that way, okay? Can I take a moment to come out of the sunken place and be excited that, oh my gosh, like this makes me giddy. Okay, what's the card? What's the move? What's the next thing that is also going to help us understand the past? It's going to make sense of everything that's been happening. What do we need to know? Six of Swords in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse. He's not going anywhere. This tells, and I don't think it means, oh, he's not going anywhere. It means he's not going anywhere. All of you who think he's gone, he's left, he's never coming back. He never left. He never went. No, he's been that you have had this person emotionally. You are the Queen of Cups. You have the only cup of love that this person even can offer, and you've already got it. Like, you just don't understand. This person's next move is revealing where they're at. This is communication. This is contact. No wonder I felt reunion and like reconciliation and all that. This person is coming through and they're telling you their plans. They're telling you why they weren't around. They're telling you what was wrong and how frustrating and scary it was to want you but not be able to have you. And that they're even going to tell you that their plans did involve you. It was not going to be a straight path to you. They just kind of figured they thought they had to do this. And some of them are going to apologize for being mad at you for thinking that they had to do this and holding up the relationship dynamic out of fear. Jesus. Let's read Six of Swords. King of Cups is what wants to be read. Hold on. Someone wise and compassionate with a rich inner life. Emotionally stable. A romantic partner. Focus, Grace. That's
like
not what
the
you're
video
doing.
on the way in.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. My divine masculine over here handling business. Y'all like that video.
143. We've got 43. Oh, there we go. On the way up. Tick, 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 tick. I love it.
143 is I love you from divine. Okay. Six of Swords says things are looking up. Guess what? Your divine masculine is looking up, and so are things. The worst is now behind you. I don't even think this is saying the worst is behind you. I said that I feel like this is saying like the worst has been done. It's been over. It's far, 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 far. Not now behind you. It's been gone. And what you thought was the worst wasn't even really happening. This to me also says that there are some of you who thought there was a karmic, who thought there... Let me tell y'all a little story.
False evidence appearing real.
Because
more
we're mirrors.
Fear. Mirrors. I
wonder if some of the things... Because remember, the Five of Pentacles has the divine feminine in front. And I'm wondering if some of you have been releasing and... Oh, I resonate with this and I'm embarrassed. Some of you have been projecting your fears. Some of you have been describing the vision you see of what could happen if things continue on this path and go wrong and blah, 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 blah. And it was making the divine masculine think that must be it too. So, man, there is so much happening right now. This is overwhelming.
I'm getting that ship and rudder
The
visual.
rudder, the little words.
Whatever
little
the divine
seeds.
feminine freaks about, the divine masculine's like, okay, that must be it. What the divine feminine's positive about is, okay, that must be it. Let's
'cause
go.
I believe
Whichever
you.
way we're going. Whatever you think. If you're positive, we're positive. If you're negative, we're negative. It's wherever you're at. So you got to remember to stay in the power, stay in the Empress, and maintain positivity because you know that's how you lead.
Wow.
Like the video.
Okay. There's finally light at the end of the tunnel, and stress and strain fade away from your life. The winds of change are blowing. 2021 is 5. 2 plus 2 in 1 is 5.
Ooh.
The winds of change are blowing. Okay, remember, whether you're watching this reading around the full moon in Cancer in December on the 30th of 2020, or you're watching this later and you were drawn back to it, either the energy is about to hit you wherever you're at, or you're watching this now and you already know, okay, yes, the winds of change. I see the new year. It's coming. It's favorable. I feel good things. But guess what? You have to make the changes in order to allow the changes to come in. You have to be ready. And you have to believe that it's happening. You have to believe that it's coming. Look, this reading is probably not for everybody, or at least not for you right now. But I do believe that there are some people who need to be prepared for union in the next few days. And then there are some of you who are going to come upon this later, or even now, and the seed will be planted. But what I'm seeing here, the resolution of a conflict, there was no conflict to begin with. To me, this says that even if you guys were having problems before, that problem had already been dealt with. Remember, there was, what is this, Jacob and Esau? Was it Jacob and Esau where he came and he thought Esau was going to be mad at him? But Esau's like, I forgave you years ago. I've been waiting on you. I've been looking for you. And he thought it was all going to go bad. Man,
Yes.
I just get this sense of there's a misunderstanding here. The divine masculine's thought process, everything that they've been doing and thinking in this whole year, you just did not even know.
You don't even know.
This is an energy of leaving and moving on, but in reverse, I say this is staying and building. Oh, this is exciting. So now we understand the DM. If your DM is not in this energy now, maybe come back later, or just remember this reading and you'll be getting your warning of what's to come. Let's understand now everything else and why this applies to the divine feminine, because really the divine feminine collective is the majority of the awakened ones. Okay, so what happened? God was moving and did what? God sent down a change of plans. What are the odds that the first thing we talk about is plans? We go here. But all along, it was here. Why? Because I think that before I start talking, before Mr. Lightwork starts talking and telling you, oh, this was all a part of the plan, this was good, this da-da-da-da-da, and then this card shows up and we go, oh, look, it fits. No, God wanted y'all to not have anything to say.
No doubts.
No doubts before you got the information and got your confirmation. So here's, all this is likely going to confirm these things. All of these cards are going to be syncs for the divine masculine's moves. Okay. God sends the energy down and says, look, the timing was not right. This is before. This is where we were. The timing is not right, but I need you to be prepared for when it is. I need you to be ready. There's so much more happening. There's so much going on. So start to revise your plans and be prepared that more information is going to come to help you with that. Why? Why is that happening? Because I need you ready for a sudden event that needs immediate attention. I'm trying to get you to pay attention and stop living in this crazy world, in this mental space you've been in, because if you don't, you're going to miss this. Right before this happens, this energy shows up. I feel like this energy is now. We are in our Knight of Wands. We are moving quickly, and I get the sense of I'm going back. It's Simba running home, and Nala didn't even know that was about to go down. But anyways, I'm sorry.
One of my favorite scenes, by the way.
Okay. We always have a thing about favorite scenes, babe. All right, so what happens? This is before, mind you. This is 2020. This is the 7 years of growth that the Twin Flame Collective experienced in 2020. That's what this was. 7 years in one. You seen that? You seen it. Why did we need to be prepared?
Hello.
Because it's time. King of Pentacles vibes are here. I know, baby.
It is
I
time.
know.
Thank you for giving me that moment to say that.
Look.
Woo!
The energy needed to come. You needed to be prepared. It was almost like preparing the way. We've laid out the palm branches and the donkeys coming, and everyone laid down the coats and prepared the path. This is the announcement of the divine masculine. What?
The good
I see
news.
you. Ooh, I love it.
It's
What do we
good
need to
news.
know? Look, and the divine feminine celebrating.
It's time
Look,
to
and guess what?
party.
And guess what? It's the women. I don't know why I'm going super biblical right now, but it's the women in the Bible who get announced to his presence first. The divine feminine collective was supposed to be celebrating, trusting, but I'm sorry, unfortunately, the communities within which we operate can get kind of negative, because as much as we all swear by manifesting in 5D this and that, when we don't see it in the 3D after a while, boy, we sure do kind of start to ask some questions.
Get a little sour.
So we got a little, we messed things up a little tiny bit, but that didn't matter. The divine masculines were gonna be taken forever, and God knew we was gonna trip. Okay, so don't even feel bad. But the divine feminine collective felt the rumblings of union. The divine feminine knew that it was coming, and when it wasn't happening, they were getting mad. Some of them were sad. They thought it was them. They thought it was this. They thought it was that. It's never been about us, you guys. It's about way bigger of a plan. And so what do you see? That's 11. If we look right here at just where the DM is, that's 11. The divine masculine is exactly where they're supposed to be. What is up with the divine feminine? While this is all happening, what do we need to understand? Because Mr. Lightwork over here smiling, so let me go ahead and look.
Real big.
Oh my God. 7 of Wands in reverse. Divine feminine, you kept getting so close to taking the leap and just trusting and going with it, but you never were willing to jump. There was something, whether it was, past relationships getting burned, made you say, I'm not going to give my all to this person. I learned my lesson. God taught me years ago not to just jump in and give some of y'all, this person burned you and they don't deserve for you to take the damn leap. They deserve to have to come get you and drag you off the cliff there's so many different situations and reasons behind it. But the truth is, most divine feminines spent 2020 where a majority of the year they didn't believe. And in the parts where they did believe, they were still hesitant. Don't worry. That was exactly what we were supposed to be doing. I was there too. Don't think I'm trying to just talk to you. I was there too. Fiery Grace is here to say I was there too. So don't be mad. Don't think I'm picking. I am not picking at you. I'm picking at us.
It's helping the divine masculine build character.
I like that.
Because the divine masculine was exactly who the divine feminine has been morphed into as a result of going with and trying to make the divine masculine move in a way that is representative of a divine masculine.
You know what I kind of see here?
What do you see?
I see the divine masculine going up to this mountaintop, and just like before, when the divine masculine had to go out into the ocean to sit in the middle of the brick, she left the Queen of Cups spot and went wandering for him, five of Cups style. So in the same way, now the divine masculine goes up to the high mountain. The divine feminine leaves him. She's supposed to be up there. She's supposed to be ready to take the leap with him when he gets there.
On the mountain?
Yeah, but she done wandered off, and now she's on another peak. She's like, oh, it must not be this mountain. This must not be where he's supposed to be, so I'm going to leave. He's standing here waiting on her. Oh, she don't like to hear that. They get mad when I say it. I can't stop myself. It's spirit. I can't stop it. I got to keep going. So what do we have? Divine feminine. Find your freaking joy. Go home, divine feminine. Go home. Go home, Roger. Go home, divine feminine. Go home. Go find yourself. Go find your joy. Go find your peace. Because, baby,
I like that.
He's been home the whole time. He wasn't where you thought he was.
I like that. Ooh.
Jesus.
Like that. Like the video.
What is it that you're... Y'all got to forgive Mr. Lightwork. He on my channel. Y'all ain't used to that over here. But like the video. All right, anyway. So we see 7 and 0. We see... Here's what I see. I see tower. So I see both counterparts jumping out of a tower, thinking everything's going wrong, not realizing the whole time they had wings. Divine masculine figures it out a lot sooner than divine feminine does. Okay, that's cool. Then I see them moving into chariot energy. Let's go. We ready for this. And that 0, that fresh start that comes between the tower and the chariot is really what they leave on. It's what they land on. I know it's going to sound weird, but I feel like you about to land in the middle of a cloud. And you might say, Grace, how do I land in the middle of a cloud? Well, if you're an angel, sitting in the middle of a cloud isn't that hard.
Think light thoughts.
You got to start to get yourself lighter, higher, brighter. You have to start to see yourself as who you really are. And I really think a lot of you guys forget when you get bogged down in the 3D, you start worrying about reunion in your DM, worrying about what they got going on, or even just being scared for them. You just kind of lose yourself, and you don't want to admit it. You get mad when someone calls you out. But the truth is, you getting mad, just take this damn Snickers bar and eat it. Take the Snickers bar and eat it, and stop telling me you're not hungry. You are hungry, dang it. You're not you when you're hungry, okay? Eat this damn Snickers bar. I know it's not your divine masculine. Take the Snickers bar. Well, Fiery Grace, I don't eat chocolate and peanut butter. Take the Snickers bar. I don't eat chocolate and peanut butter. All right, finally, what is it that your 5D self wants to say to you? Your 5D self is trying to say to you, listen, all of this is happening because of this person. If this person hadn't been in your life, if you had no idea about twin flames, the truth is you wouldn't have experienced the year that you experienced. Some of you are like, duh, Grace. It's like, no, think about it. You wouldn't care. You wouldn't be stressed. You wouldn't be worried. You would not be here right now if you didn't know about this person. So now, obviously, you were supposed to know about this person. So let's go ahead. I feel like I'm super spicy right now. I knew it. I was like, I feel super spicy right now, but I can't stop. Okay, I gotta keep going.
On a roll,
so what is your 5D self need you to understand? We heralded, here comes the divine masculine. What was back here again? You were supposed to be celebrating. You were supposed to be excited. You were supposed to be in your joy. What do we need to understand? What's next? What's coming? Get out. Get out.
Get out of here.
Out of here.
Yeah, like the eyes. Get out of there.
Get out of there. Okay, it's the Chariot. And I told you I felt it. We see the 7. We see the 7. We know that there's this fast-paced energy. We see the Knight of Wands. We know that there's this fast-paced energy. And yet and still, for some reason, we're not getting it. And guess what, Divine Feminines? If we don't understand it, our mirror, our 5D self, our DM over here, they ain't going to understand it either. They're going to be like, I feel like I should know what this is, but for some reason, there's some static. There's some fog. Both of you have to tune to this. It's like watching. Oh God, Jesus, Lord in heaven,
It's
is
okay.
so
Take a
beautiful.
breath.
No, I'm not. I'm praising them because this is a beautiful message.
I know that.
It's like you guys just spent all this time you and your divine counterpart live in 2 different countries, 2 different times, blah, blah, blah. Okay, right? Y'all just want to watch a movie together because y'all in a long distance relationship. So you and your counterpart both get Netflix. You both find the right movie, but you never can seem to press play at the same time, or there's always a freaking echo and you freak out. And guess what?
What?
Y'all just found out that there's an app now where you just open the app and it syncs it and you can watch it at the same time, and there's no lag and there's no delay and it's perfect.
Hello, somebody.
Your 5D connection is the app.
Ooh.
You've been trying so hard to tune your 3D lives, but that was never the intention. You were never supposed to be able to do that.
Point to that one over there and tell him again. Repeat it.
You need to understand that you guys are one being. That app, this is the app. This is you two down here, but this is the app that's going to keep it all together. Your 5D self, your spiritual self, knew what was coming, and your cloudiness about your divine masculine not being on the way and not trusting it and telling yourself these readers are all liars and I don't know what's going on and I'm not manifesting good enough, it confused your damn divine masculine too. So now they thinking, yep, I guess I'm not ready. I guess it's not time. I guess I don't know what's going on. But guess what? Now that we know the truth, now the divine feminine is no longer trying to find the divine masculine and has gone home only to find he's been there the whole time. She's been there the whole time. All of a sudden, it just seems like everything's fucking working. Everything's connected. Oh, why? Why is it that we got led to this place? Why is it that we had to figure out what this person had going on? Obviously, we were meant to be totally caught up and enraptured in this person, only to have this moment of clarity come where we suddenly just know where we're going. The healing, this instant healing, this moment that says, I know what kingdom I'm fighting for. And there's another one behind him. I know what kingdom. You see the kingdom? You see the kingdom? I know what kingdom I'm fighting for. I know who I'm here. What?
Mulan. A girl was fighting for.
You think I'm a girl worth fighting for?
Yay.
Aww. All right, so the final message. Why did God just make me do this reading? What do your guys need you to understand? What is it that you're missing? What don't you understand? What do you understand but you don't want to admit? La, 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 la.
Let's find out.
Get the hell out.
Whoa.
It's another 7. And you see 777. It's a jackpot.
7 on
It's
the
a
corner,
7,
7 on the corners.
It's a new beginning, you guys. It's a new freaking beginning.
4 corners.
But here's the thing. You have to stop procrastinating. You have to stop telling yourself that the reason why this is happening, that is happening. You want to know the reality? Look, let me tell you something. This is the Cancer card. This is the Cancer card. This is the Cancer full moon. The energy that's coming that you're about to tap into is about to step you into your fullness. This seven energy, seven of cups no less, that's Cancer energy there too. And it's trying to tell you, listen, you've been on the right path. You're doing the right things. And look, maybe you've been one of those people that, you know what, I had a message. I'm gonna give you a message. I thought this was just for me, but maybe this is for some of y'all. Your whole life, people have said you're a procrastinator. Or maybe you've procrastinated and you called yourself a procrastinator. But the thing is, in the end, you knew that even if you procrastinated and waited till the last minute, your work actually still came out pretty good. You still got A's on the paper. The deadline got met. It just, you're a little bit of a procrastinator. Stop letting other people and society lie to you about your gifting. You're not a procrastinator. You have the gift of divine timing, mother effer. I'm not trying to call you a mother effer, but I'm trying to get your attention, okay? Gosh.
Pay
need you
attention.
to understand that before you keep lying to yourself, you need to do some research. You need to go deeper. You need to look at who you really are. You need to ask yourself who your divine masculine really is, because the truth is, the path that you've been on, we just said this to somebody. Do you really think that you're special enough and important enough that you can stop God's divine plan from happening? Do you really think that you going outside of divine alignment really stops the universe from flowing?
Come
no,
on.
it
That
doesn't.
is the divine
It
alignment.
It doesn't. Do the research. Think about things from another perspective. Seek higher mind and stop procrastinating on this. Stop procrastinating on your light work. Change the damn plans. Because once you change the plans, and guess what? The Knight of Cups done came up. Once you change the plans, once you get this information, this little thing that comes through, and all of a sudden you need to think things through carefully, you're going to need to make a freaking decision. You're going to need to make a decision quick. And if you keep procrastinating, if you're not ready for this energy, if you still stuck on the old plan and you still got all this energy to go through, you're not going to be ready. You're not going to feel ready. And the truth is, you might even be in union and not even know it. That's how bad some of y'all are right now. Oh my gosh, Grace, you have a freaking call. Baby, you got a call too. What time is it?
Oh,
we got to go. We got 2 minutes.
To go.
Okay,
That's
you
what
guys.
time it
Okay,
is.
we love you. Listen, because I am not going to let people try to stop me from being the light worker that I'm supposed to be. If you have a problem with the fact that I offer personal services, then just don't buy one.
Ooh.
If you have a problem with the fact that me and Mr. Lightwork appreciate and ask for donations and support and memberships, then just don't be here. Just pop in here and there. You don't have to subscribe if you don't want to be here. But listen, this is my life's work. This is Mr. Lightwork's life work. We're
Right.
here to do our jobs, and I'm not going to hold back. And my client, if you're watching this, I'm probably going to call you like 2 minutes late. I love you. And Mr. Lightwork's client too. I love you, so we'll call you. But listen. So here, just so you know, welcome. We are Fiery Grace.
And Mr. Lightwork.
We've never done that before. We are Fiery Grace
We
and
usually
Mr.
do it at the
Lightwork.
beginning.
And welcome. I am an intuitive life strategist. Mr. Lightwork is working towards understanding who he is. I have been working in my light work for many, many years. Mr. Lightwork has just found his because he's a divine masculine who just had his awakening.
Yikes.
So you can work with either one of us. I know that I'm here to help coach you through a whole bunch of stuff pretty much with your whole life. Mr. Lightwork at the very least can guarantee you he can help you find clarity about union because he has been there, and he can definitely help you find clarity about your divine counterpart.
Definitely.
If you're interested in working with either of us or both of us, here's my website, thefierygrace.com. Mr. Lightwork's website is mrlightwork.com, MrLightWork, not Mr. Lightworker. If you call him that, it's no big deal, but
That's
it's
cool.
not going to be right for the website, okay?
Nope.
But if you want to work with both of us, just so you know, on my site right now, it's 44% off everything, including dynamic sessions. If you want to work with us, go ahead and check out the websites. My email is thefierygrace@gmail.com. If you email me or Mr. Lightwork, Mr. Lightwork 119.
At Gmail.
Okay, either one of us, you're going to get an auto reply back, and both of them will give you information that you need to kind of know what's going on, help you get started. We accept PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. We also accept donations through the chat. Who just donated? What up, Katie?
What up, Katie? Thank you. Give me some of that food.
Wait, what? If you're interested, we've got sales on everything. You can work with both of us. But also, if you just want to work with me, if you want some of the stuff you've seen on my channel, love letters, everything you've seen on the channel, everything I've got is on sale right now. And because I've been offering discounts all year because of everything going on, and I want to make sure that, you know, if you're struggling, you can still work with me. That means that it's 44% off things that are already discounted. So I'm just throwing it out there that if you want a personal, a DM reading, or a love letter, since those are my top readings, those are the most heavily discounted already. You can get those super cheap right now. And you can bank your readings. So for anybody who says that I'm just here to make money, then why would I tell you that you could buy a reading right now, 44% off, and then save it for later?
Yeah,
why
son.
would I tell you that you could buy your exclusives right now for $5, $6 and then say, hey, Grace, wait, send me the ones for next month?
Yeah,
you could
son.
literally buy a year's worth of exclusives for like $50 or something like that.
Yeah, son.
Would you please stop?
Sorry.
And I'm the one who's losing money. Why do I even offer exclusives in the first place? Why do I do full readings? So for those of you who really think that about tarot readers, I'm sorry that you've had that experience with other people. But this right here is what I do, son. This right here is what we do. And there's a reason God keeps sending us out. So bless you, and bless you, and be gone to those of you. Get thee behind me, Satan, who ain't about this life. But if you about this life, if you're ready to change your mind, change all those plans, and trust that when the moment comes to make the decision to follow the jackpot, you will be ready. Then let's go. Let's do this. This is what we are, tribe. We're not here to play no games. We here to take it. Push it to the limit. I push and I push. All right. I'm super hyped. My client is about to get a hell of a reading. I've got to go. Do you have to go?
I gotta go.
I love you.
We love you.
We love you. All right, everybody.
Love.